Yo, what's up? And welcome to My Point of View movie reviews. During the month of October, everybody's doing Halloween and scary and horror movies. Well, I have my own horror movie coming out later on this month called The Comforter. But there is one horror film I'm going to do a review on that I absolutely love and adore. Vampire in Brooklyn. Yeah, starring Eddie Murphy, Angela Bassett, Kadeem Hardison, John Witherspoon, Alan Payne. This movie had an all-star cast. I like this movie because it's very, very black, very urban. It did not too well at the box office. But this movie is directed by Wes Craven. Yeah, buddy, the guy that did Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. This movie was written by Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother, produced by Eddie Murphy. It was a passion project. And I grew up in the 1970s watching movies like Blackula, blaxploitation movies, and that's exactly what this is, a modern day take on blaxploitation movies in the horror comedy drama. Man, I love this movie. It is funny as hell. But I'm of the minority. A lot of people probably don't like this movie, but if you ask most black folks, they like Vampire in Brooklyn because, like I said, it's very urban and very black. Come on, man. You got Eddie Murphy playing a vampire, traveling all the way to Brooklyn to find his love interest, his mate. Find the one that he's supposed to turn because she doesn't know who she is or what her lineage is, or she doesn't know what her destiny is, and it's his job to come to Brooklyn and find her and make her who she's supposed to be. Now I'm talking funny. John Witherspoon, you know this brother. He was in all the Friday movies. He was in House Party. This brother is funny. We just lost him recently too. One of the greatest, funniest man on film, and man, he cuts up in this movie. He is absolutely hilarious. Kadeem Hardison, he was in Spike Lee's School Days back in the day. He was on Different World. Funny brother, and he's in this movie. The great and beautiful Angela Bassett. Yeah, Stella got her groove back. She also played Malcolm X's wife. Incredible actress. She played recently Black Panther's mama. To see her and Eddie Murphy on screen together, which is magical. Alan Payne, you know that brother. He was in New Jack City as G Money. Yeah, great cast. And the premise of this movie, like I said earlier, Eddie Murphy, the vampire man, Maximilian, is coming all the way from where he's the islands to Brooklyn to find his love. There's a woman in Brooklyn. Her lineage dates back to the vampire years, and there is some thing about her that she doesn't know. Her mother knows the truth, but she doesn't know. And when he gets to Brooklyn, man, it's funny. And some Italians are beating up Kadeem Hardison's character because he owes them money. Eddie Murphy shows up, Maximilian, and he's like, guys, beautiful night. Can I help you guys out? Italians start talking shit, called him an eggplant, and shot Eddie Murphy up 5 times. He falls to the ground. They turn back to my man, Kadeem Hardison's character. All right, I got one bullet left, and I left it just for you. Eddie Murphy rises back up onto his feet, stiff as a board, and giggles. That was interesting. I've been stabbed, I've been hung, burnt, but I've never been shot. Kind of itches a little. And they're like, what the hell? The first Italian guys looking at him. Eddie Murphy reaches over and snatches his heart out of his chest. I was like, damn. The other guy tried to run. He leaped over the car and tore him limb from limb, literally tore his body apart. He then recruits Kadeem Hardison's character as he chases him down to be his ghoul. And this is new in the vampire mythology. I didn't know this is it true or not, but Eddie Murphy bites his own finger, his pinky finger, and the blood drips onto the tongue of Kadeem Hardison. He becomes his ghoul. Basically, when during the daytime, he does his work for him, his daily business, because of course he has to sleep in his coffin in a dark room so he doesn't get exposed to daylight. And his job is to find out a place for him to live. Maximilian is loaded. He has tons of money, and to track down the woman of his dreams. And throughout the movie, Alan Payne and Angela Bassett are cops. They work on a force. They're trying to discover what happened on the ship. All these people were bit, mangled, torn apart. Man claimed he's seen a werewolf. So they're trying to put all this stuff together. And that's when, you meet John Witherspoon's character. He's talking to the cops. Yes, officer, it was a goddamn wolf. You mean a big ass dog? No, motherfucker, a wolf. You ever seen a wolf, man? Yeah. To the 25th power? I was dying, man. And Eddie Murphy is talking with a Caribbean accent in this movie because he's from the island, supposedly, as a vampire. And the ghoul's job is to get some wheels and drive him around town. He finds a black hearse. It's clean, bro. It's clean. He said, from a wedding? No, from a funeral. And Eddie Murphy's very impressed. But to see, there's side effects of being a ghoul. Your body starts to rot. And this man was shining the hood of the car with his hand with a little rag in there, and his hand falls off. Yeah. John Witherspoon sees, he says, hey, man, partner, you got the dropsies. He goes, no, I ain't got no god. He said, no, brother, you got the dropsies. He grabbed his own hand and threw it in the front seat of the car and tried to play it off. Later on, Eddie Murphy comes downstairs, hops in the car, and they're driving. He's asking him, hey, man, what's going on, man? You didn't tell me I'll be losing shit because I'm a ghoul. He said, don't worry about it. Just do your job. Find me my woman. And, Kadeem Hardison's character is very annoying. He's playing music in the car. He's playing MC Hammer's Pray. Vampires hate anything about God, prayer, crosses, or anything. Maximilian gets pissed. He does his little thing with his fingers and burns the shit out of his Kadeem Hardison's neck. And he's yelling and screaming. He goes, shut up! You talk too much! Shut the fuck up! God damn it! I'm telling you, that's how Eddie Murphy talked in this movie is absolutely hilarious. This movie is creepy and has some scary moments. It's kind of terrifying at times. And it's my kind of comedy. It's very, very, very black comedy. I love urban style comedy. And Eddie Murphy plays 3 different characters in this movie. He's Maximilian, the vampire. He's also plays a preacher Paulie, and he's also plays an Italian dude. And Eddie Murphy kills it. Like, Angela Bassett character goes to church to look for help and answers. So she goes to visit her preacher. And the preacher's, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, so you've been tossing and you've been turning. You can't sleep. Mm-hmm. And this choir member comes out and grabs Preacher Paulie. Hey, Preacher Paulie, they're looking for you inside the church to say a word or two. Go, oh, no, not right now, young man. I'm sitting here talking to you. Come on, Preacher Paulie, we need you right now. Come on, boy, stop playing. Eddie Murphy walks into the church. You got to remember, this is a vampire in disguise. There's crosses everywhere. There's a picture of Jesus. He walks in, and this church is packed with black folks waiting for him. He walks in, the back of his neck starts burning, his hair starts catching on fire. He's like, oh, shit, God damn. This man yells, God damn, out loud in the church as a preacher. And everybody turns around and goes, huh? Did the preacher just say that? He goes, oh, excuse me, God damneth anyone who not listen to the Lord. Making up all kind of excuses. But I was rolling. And when he plays an Italian, dude, he sounds like a straight up Italian in this movie, man. But the movie has lots of hijinks. There's one sad note in this movie. There was a stunt woman who did a scene where she falls off a building. In real life, that stunt actress died. on set. And it was really sad. I remember reading about that when it came out. But Vampire in Brooklyn, it's one of my guilty pleasures, and I don't care, man. I love this movie. When it comes to Eddie Murphy movies, I even like the bad ones. This is the one, but I absolutely love, man, and it's funny as hell. It's cool to see black vampires with style. Dude had a long ass Jerry curl, wearing a trench coat. Man, I'm telling you, every cliche of black life mixed with a vampire is in this movie, man. Vampire in Brooklyn. Yes, I recommend it. I love this film. But then again, I am very, very biased. The late, great Charlie Murphy wrote this movie. Well, co-wrote it. Eddie Murphy produced it. Like I said, it was a passion project for the family, and it came out very well. And to get Wes Craven to do something like this, man, it's an extra plus addition. Really, really, really cool. So with that, I say like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and more importantly, leave your comments down low. And if I offend you, then you don't understand me. But if I inspire you, you will learn to love me. And I'm out. Peace. And it's just my point of view.